The government of Alberta has announced $180 million in budget 2025 to build compassionate intervention centers. What is compassionate intervention? It's the idea that sometimes people struggling from addiction are so trapped, so enthralled in their addiction that they don't have the means to pull themselves out of it. A loving and caring society doesn't let people who are a harm to themselves or others continue down this path. We had one individual in the province of Alberta who overdosed on opioids 186 times. That's 186 times where you're gasping for breath, where you have cerebral hypoxia, which means your brain is not getting oxygen because of the opioid you've consumed, and it's suffocating. It's like drowning in daylight, on the street, right in front of you, 186 times a year. 186 times that we know of. Not every overdose reversal gets caught by the provincial health authority using a provincial health number. That requires someone coming out from the emergency response room, EMS, or an acute care center to care for that individual. This is not a lifestyle choice. This is not Canadian. This is not compassionate. This is not caring way for those who are suffering from the deadly disease of addiction. Instead of letting that happen, it's about intervention as a society, compassionate intervention. It's the idea that if you're a danger to yourself or the community because of that drug use or addiction, then we have to intervene. Because recovery is not only possible, recovery is probable when the pathway is presented. Now, interventions come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes it's family members intervening, sometimes it's your workplace. In these last few cases across our province, they're most dramatically affected by addiction, the ones who are never going to voluntarily make their way into it, the ones who don't have any family left to intervene on their behalf to help them out of this deadly disease. For those, it falls on us as a society to say, we will not let you overdose, speedball and methamphetamine and fentanyl in minus 40 weather, intermittently homeless on the street of Edmonton or Calgary, or Peace River or Drumheller, or anywhere in our province. That is so un-Canadian and uncompassionate. So these compassionate intervention centers are $180 million that are life-giving, that are not only going to return dignity to those individuals in addiction by giving them a path to recovery, it's also going to return safety to our communities and to our streets. And that's why this government fully supports the Alberta recovery model and the path of recovery for every single Albertan.